Some people nationally were surprised when the Cleveland media, and seemed like the fans, had this outpouring of love for Josh McCown, who only played for 2 years and just recently retired. But I think if you're a Browns fan, you get it. Josh McCown, while he was here, separated his shoulder, at least 2 broken ribs, a sprained wrist, a concussion, and I forgot what else. You know, he took a beating on a bad team, like a lot of quarterbacks did. Tim Couch did the same thing here. Kelly Holcomb, I remember he broke the non-weight-bearing bone. Not a big deal, said Butch Davis. You know, we go through, Browns fans like to grab onto their, what I would call the wounded football heroes. They don't match clearly the wounded warriors from Afghanistan or Iraq. I'm not talking about that. But in other words, guys that gave their all for teams that are not very good. You know, Josh Cribbs, he's going to have his own TV show with his wife coming up. Josh Cribbs played special teams guy, played a little receiver, walk-on, basically undrafted player at Kent State. Browns fans love him. Joe Banner, when he came to town, took over the Browns, he cut Phil Dawson. He couldn't understand, as he said to me, what's the uproar over cutting a kicker? I said, no, you cut a guy. Browns fans love Phil Dawson, kicking through snowstorms and never complaining about anything. And by the way, they're still looking for kickers after Phil Dawson was gone after the 2012 season. You know, Chris Gardocki, a punter, Browns fans liked him. You can go back to when I was growing up with the Browns of the 60s. You know, Galen Fiss, a linebacker, the name kind of lost in history. Bill Glass, a defensive end. John Morrow, the center. Those players like that. Jim Nanowski was the backup to Frank Ryan on the championship team. I'm sure you have other names and other guys you could mention. But Josh McCown, I get it why fans like Josh McCown. Certainly being the media understood why Josh McCown was popular, because he was a stand-up guy, whether he won or usually lost, whether he was feeling good, which was rarely, or hurting because of injuries. He stood up, he gave his best for the Browns, he loved the fans here, and you know what, Josh, have a wonderful retirement, you're going to have a good postseason career, and Cleveland will always love you.